Hi there, my name's Alistair Kennedy and I'm the Sociable Social Worker, and I give practical advice to social workers and those wanting to foster and adopt. And in this video we're going to talk about social work and being in court as a social worker. Now I know court is terrifying, it's absolutely terrifying, it can be really daunting, but stay tuned because I'm going to give you some top tips on how to survive court appearances. Top tip number 1, always look at the judge or the sheriff when you're answering questions, not at the lawyer. Now, this is different when it's virtual, because I had court recently and it was a virtual court and it was really difficult. So what to do is ask the lawyer beforehand what you should do and how you should manage it, and you'll be fine. Top tip number 2, never argue. Court is adversarial, but if you use your facts that you've got written down and you ask to speak to your notes, that's absolutely fine. Never give just an opinion, always back it up with facts, and never ever argue. Top tip number 3. Now this is different because obviously we're all virtual at the moment, but in the future as well, make sure you dress well, and that if you're virtually, your upper garments are really smart. You can be wearing your slippers and your pajamas if you like. You know, the old saying, clothes maketh the person. Top tip number 4. Waiting on court can be quite long, so make sure you've got some work to do while you're waiting virtually, or if you're actually in court personally, you know, take along some music with you, take a book with you, a social work book, or just a fiction book, just to keep your mind off what's going on, and that'll while away the time, because court can be quite long waiting time. Top tip number 5, avoid the lawyer's theatrics. It's very theatrical court, and lawyers will try and trick you out with, they'll try and do interruptions, they might do lots of closed questions, they might do lots of hypothetical questions, they might even attack you on your qualifications or your expertise, and that can be really, really difficult. And that goes back to my advice, is just don't rise to it, don't argue, just take it in your stride and go on with it. Top tip number 6, try and book yourself onto a court skills course. It's really invaluable. Obviously it's virtual at the moment, but even if you can do that virtually, it'll just make you relax more, you'll understand the court's process more, and you'll understand what you're facing, even if it's just virtually at the moment and then physically later on down the line. But you'll get to know how cross-examinations work and how lawyers work. It's just important that you do that course, and try and, even if you can't do it through your local authority or your agency or your employer, then what I would suggest is you pay for it privately. It's a really important course. Okay, good luck in court. If you liked this video, drop a like please, it would really help me out a lot, and I'll speak to you all soon.